applause for the people from Rain and Serato for and also a round of applause for Pro Sound and Stage Lighting, Pro Music Group for putting this thing on, which is really fantastic. I'm happy to be here. I am being joined here by Autumn Pittman, DJ Automatics. That's Autumn here, our product specialist. My name is John Grandinetti. I'm DJ Old White Guy, and I've been doing this for a long, long time, selling musical audio equipment. However, I kind of came from a different direction. I'm an old guitar guy, came with a rock and roll background with Marshall stacks and Mesa Boogies and Fenders and Gibsons and things like that. And then back in the middle 1980s, I got involved with a company called Serwin Vega that got me introduced to the dance music and hip hop scene and nightclub at that time, what it was called. And I got involved with Numark, and it's been a good ride ever since. Numark, some of you guys, I'm sure most of you guys and gals have certainly heard of Numark. It's been around a long, long time. Established in 1971. We take great pride in the fact that we were an innovative company and have been to this day, introducing a lot of really, really cool products. And back before it was even a mobile DJ nightclub thing, we were there at the infancy of this particular trade, and it's been a really good ride ever since. We have introduced a whole bunch of first crossfader, first beat counter, first interchangeable tone arm, first CD player with anti-shock and seamless looping, 100% pitch control, first system that accommodated an iPod, first hard drive and a CD player, first DVD with pitch control, just a whole slew of things that we're quite proud of to this day, and it's been a really, really good ride. And stores like Pro Sound and Stage Lighting have been at the forefront of this whole genre, and it's been a really great ride. We appreciate that. 2007, we were the Musical Merchandise Review DJ Company of the Year, and then last year, 2008, we were the Music Trades Company of the Year in the music products business, which is quite an honor that we're proud of. And why are we here tonight? I'll give you a little glimpse. You may have heard of this particular product called the NS-7. It's really, really hot. We appreciate all the support. The calls are coming in like crazy. We've had a really tough time trying to fill all the orders. It has a lot to do with the Serato software that's included in the unit, and control surface is just spectacular. We've got nothing but really rave reviews about the product. And I'm happy to say that some lucky person is going to win one of these things tonight, which is fantastic. So give it up for Pro Sound and Numark. It's a $1,299 unit and worth every penny. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Autumn. And by the way, this is fairly informal, you guys and gals, so if there's any questions, don't hesitate to throw your hand up. We have a few minutes to get to the nuts and bolts of the product, which we'll do right now, so feel free to chime in with whatever's on your mind. Autumn Pittman.
Thanks, John. So, I don't know about whatever's on your mind. You might want to talk to your therapist, not me. But I'm going to tell you all about the NS-7. It's a very sexy machine. I sleep with it often. So it's a full MIDI controller, and it works based on the latest technology, which is high-speed MIDI over USB. So if you notice, you only have one USB cable that goes into your computer. And high-speed MIDI is 10 times normal MIDI. It's very accurate, very precise, very quick, no issues with latency or any of that kind of stuff. You have two 7-inch platters here. You have vinyl on top, slip mats underneath. They're direct drive turntables. Can't get much more authentic than that. You have a strip search, which is really, really cool. So it acts like a needle drop. You can find your way all around there. You've got track controls back and forth. You've got auto looping, as well as manual looping. You can half, half, half. You can double, 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 all the way until your heart's content. You can turn the motor on and off to do some manipulation. You really need to think of this as working with real turntables. Feels like a real turntable, acts like a real turntable, because it is a real turntable, just in today's technology. You have all your full high-end mixing capabilities, your gain, your treble, you've got all that good stuff, your headphone modes. You have your pitch control over here and a pitch bend on the bottom. On the back here, you can see on the PowerPoint, you just got your two main XLR outs. You have RCA ins and outs. power, USB, beautiful thing. You have a high-end crossfader, two higher-end channel faders. In the front here you have one of my favorite features, a direct audio line that goes right to your main out. So what happens when you have a bunch of DJs and there's set after set after set? Nobody has to know that you're changing DJs. Your music will play continuously. With the NS-7, you don't have to turn on and off to switch your computer. It's just plug and play. Take the computer out from the one guy and put the next guy in without anybody knowing the difference. You have your microphone inputs with complete control in the front here too. You have crossfader control, as you would expect to have, and it's more of a fade into the two options as well as just a switch. So you can have a little bit of both if you like. You also have down here your motor torque. So what that means is you can change that to be more like a traditional 1200, or you can be a higher torque, the newer technology, and be like a TTX, the Numark TTX. You have hot cues down here. So you have 5 of those, which is really cool. And your sync, your play, your start, all that good stuff. Your reverse, key lock. Everybody know what key lock is? Okay, well if you don't, key lock enables you to change when you're mixing songs, change the tempo of the song without people listening to the chipmunks, basically. You can change the range pretty easily as well. So I'm just going to show you a little thing here. Anybody have any questions? No questions at all? You guys know all about this already? How many of you already have an NS-7? Well, is that really a problem? Yeah. So basically, I'm not a real DJ, but I certainly couldn't compete with Miss Shorty. She was unbelievable, wasn't she? Yeah. So, but I'm just going to show you. See, Itch is a little bit different. It's not their Scratch Live. It's a completely new software with them, and we partnered with Serato because really Serato is the leader in the industry for DJ technology. They're accurate. It's simple. Everybody knows how to use it. It always works. Never dies on you. How perfect is that, right? So. You can take your hot cues anywhere you want. You want to delete them. One button, it's gone.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. 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 When the pigs try to get it, park it like it's hot.
We also have this really great meter.
Park it like it's hot.
Here.
Get an attitude. Pop it
In the
like it's
middle.
hot.
You have all your computer control up here. You don't ever have to go into your computer. You don't have to sit there with your face in the computer so nobody knows who you actually are. They get to look at your face and you can smile and you can interact with the crowd, which is a marvelous thing, right? So you have all your control here. This is my playlist here. You go back over, you've got all your iTunes, your library,